Bring a mic one, say something. That's singer mic.
Hello, hello, hello.
Testing.
One up right now. Let me introduce you guys, and then you guys can do a little warm-up. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special edition of the Funky Monkey Radio Hour. I'm your host, DJ Olimix, and today we have a very special event happening. I'll let this band introduce themselves and kind of what they'll be playing. That's kind of what we always do here at the Funky Monkey Radio Hour, bringing you guys new genres of music that you probably haven't heard before. You probably have heard it before this one, but this is a special occasion. So please introduce yourself, and let's get started. Thanks for guys for coming.
Hello, everybody. We are Terrapin Ridge Revival, and we're here to play you some bluegrass, country, and folk hits. And we're real excited to be out here. We just want to bring us back to the roots of good old music. So we'll be playing some bluegrass for you today.
All right, break down your set. Maybe introduce the first song.
Yeah, so we're going to start with a classic standard of bluegrass called Dooley. Here it is.
Good old man, he lived below the mill. Dooley had 2 daughters and a 40-gallon still. One daughter watched the boiler, the other watched the spout. Mama corked them bottles and old Dooley fetched them out. Dooley slipping in the holler, Dooley trying to make $1. Dooley, give me a swaller and I'll pay you back someday. Revenuers came for him, he slipped into the woods. Dooley stayed behind them all and never lost his goods. Now Dooley was a trader, and when to town he'd come, sugar by the bushel and molasses by the ton. Dooley slipping in the holler, Dooley trying to make $1. Dooley, give me a swaller and I'll pay you back someday. Now I remember very well the day old Dooley died. The women folk weren't sorry, but the men stood around and cried. And now he's on the mountain, he lies there all alone. They put a jug beside his head and a barrel for his stone. Dooley slipping in the holler, Dooley trying to make $1. Dooley, give me a swaller and I'll pay you back someday. Slipping in the holler, Dooley trying to make $1. Dooley, give me a swaller and I'll pay you back someday. Thank you.
All right. I guess this would be a good time. So I guess where do the origins come from? I know this is a very new band. I want to know where you guys met, and I don't know how this came to be.
Yeah, so earlier this year we got word of a country sensation coming out of grassroots called Whiskey Nick. And I've been trying to start a bluegrass band for a long time now. When I heard this guy, I said, wow, I need him on this band. And so I got in collaboration with Whiskey Nick, and from there we grew. We got a banjo player, we got another guitarist, we got 2 beautiful singers, and yours truly, Corn Mash Connor,
the best flat picker east of the Mississippi.
I guess that answers that. All right, cue the next song.
Sure, so now we got All Fly Away.
I guess a little intermission here. I know we've kind of introduced the name of the band, but I don't think we've introduced all its members. So could every member possibly say your name and, I don't know, something fun? Something funky, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. As I already said, I'm Cornmash Connor. And,
say that again?
As I already said, I'm Cornmash Connor, and my fun fact is that I'm the best flat picker east of the Mississippi. So, yeah, I'll hand it off to...
Hey y'all, this is Whiskey Nick here. I am not the best singer east of the Mississippi, but I am very glad to be a part of this band, Terrapin Ridge Revival.
This is Eliza Ruth, and I'm happy too to be here.
This is Rhubarb Rachel, glad to be here. I'm Brisket Braden on the banjo, triple B, and I've been playing a very short time, but I'm enjoying it.
Hey y'all, this is Applejack. I'm one of the guitarists here, and this opportunity fell in my lap, and I'm just so excited to be here.
All right, with that, what's the next one?
Cool, yeah. So now we're going to get into Old Home Place by J.D. Crowe and the New South. Now this is a band, combines some up-and-coming bluegrass artists in the late 60s, including my favorite mandolinist.
Yeah, like two.
My favorite mandolinist, Ricky Skaggs. And in tribute, we shall sing my favorite song of his, which is Old Home Place. Give us 1 second while we tune up this banjo here, and we'll get right into it.
All right, I guess this would be a good time to shout out our sponsor. Thank you to Dan's Diner. For 22 years, Dan has been providing his famous pancakes, which is called Dan Cakes. So if you want some, reach out to him. He has an Instagram. It's called Dan's Diner. _real_Dan's Diner. So go check him out. Dan, thank you for sponsoring the Funky Monkey Radio Hour for every single year of your long life. All right. With that said, I think the band is ready to go again. And let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it flowing, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
It's been 10 long years since I left my home in the holler where I was born, where the cool fall nights make the wood smoke rise and the fox hunter blows his horn. I fell in love with a girl from the town. I thought that she would be true. I ran away to Charlottesville and worked in a sawmill or two. What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? Tariffs took all my pay, and here I stand where the old home stood before they took it away. Now the geese fly south and the cold wind blows as I stand here and hang my head. I've lost my love, I've lost my home, and now I wish that I was dead. What have they done to the old home place? Why did they tear it down? And why did I leave my plow in the field and look for a job in the town? Plow in the field and look for a job in the town.
Point that banjo mic a little bit more towards the banjo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Funky Monkey Radio Hour every week here on the Funky Monkey Radio Hour. DJ Olimix tries to bring you new genres of music, and today is a special occasion. You might have heard of something called bluegrass. You might have not, but if you have or you haven't, doesn't matter, because you're listening to it today. We have a local highly rated band coming into the studio today. Top remarks from every judge at UMD's X Factor or wherever they started out in. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it flowing. Thank you so much for tuning in. We missed our first segment, but
You can do it now.
all right. Just hang tight as we find a holiday of the day. Is there anything that popped out to you? You like anything? Honestly. All right. The band has decided to roll with. Today is National Honesty Day, so stay true to yourselves and don't be telling a lie.
Yeah,
all right.
Stay humble and kind.
There we go. All right. We good to go?
Yep.
All right.
Alright, so this is another standard. Will the Circle Be Unbroken in honor of Mother Maybelle Carter. Oh, excuse us. We're in the wrong register. Alright, let's get that started now.
I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away.
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Well, I told the undertaker, please drive slow. For the body you are carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go.
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Bring it in, Max.
Oh, I follow close behind her, try to hold up and be brave, but I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in the grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
I went back home, my home was lonesome. Miss my mother, she was gone. All my brothers and sisters crying, what a home so sad and alone.
Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
All right, here at the Funky Monkey Radio Hour, we usually do a segment called Science Fact of the Day, which usually turns into live music performed by our guests. But since we have the live music covered, I think we'll just keep it rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for tuning in to this special edition of the Funky Monkey Radio Hour. Here we go.
Yeah, so right out there was a tribute to Mother Maybelle Carter, who was the primary member of the Carter family band, one of the original bluegrassers back in the day. And now I'm gonna do a solo on their classic song East Virginia Blues. I was born in East Virginia, North Carolina I did go. There I spied a fair young lady, but her name I did not know. Her hair was dark in color, her cheeks were rosy red, upon her breast she wore a white lily, where I longed to lay my head. At my heart you are my darling, at my door you're welcome in, at my gate I'll always meet you, for you're the girl I could not win. I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun don't ever shine, and for you to be another man's darling, and to know never be mine. Sure, we'll roll right into it.
If you guys want an intermission, we could also do that.
I think we're good. Ooh. This is Travelin Soldier.
Yeah, we're going to get into Travelin Soldier. Originally, a Dixie Chick song.
But covered again by Cody Johnson. And I think our band fell in love with this version, so we're going to try to do it on her. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Past 18, he was waiting on the bus in his army green, sat down in a booth in a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile. He said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling pretty low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know a place we can go. So they went down and sat on a pier. Said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care, 'cause I got no one. to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone, when the letter says a soldier's coming home. So the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart. It might be love and all of the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kinda rough over here, I sit and think about that day on a pier, close my eyes and see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to ride for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone, when the letter says a soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, would you bow your head for a list of the local Vietnam dead? Well, and crying all alone underneath the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and one named Red, and nobody really cared. Said that pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone, when the letter says a soldier's coming home. A soldier's coming home.
Now, I know I asked someone this earlier, but I'm still wondering how you guys came up with the name you guys have today.
It was a rigorous process. It was a rigorous process.
Rigorous process. So, yes, oh no.
It went through many iterations. Some late nights arguing about it, but no, we landed on Terrapin Ridge Revival.
At the end of the day, we wanted to pay some homage to us all being Terps. You know, proud of being at the University of Maryland, and I think Revival really comes from trying to bring bluegrass back, because it's obviously hasn't been as mainstream lately, and there's a lot of great songs in the genre that we're trying to kind of revive, I guess you could say, and also put our own little spin on it. So, yeah, Terrapin Ridge Revival is what we landed on, and I think we're all pretty pleased with it. So, yeah.
Is there a ridge you guys are talking about? Is there like a...
Just any of the hollers and mountains out in western Maryland.
We said it was Stamp Hill.
It will be one day.
It will be one day.
They'll name it after them.
Yes.
All right, what's your next song?
Yeah, all right. So next, we're going to do our take on a Tyler Childers song, Feathered Indians.
Oh, that got me excited.
Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her mind. There are little feathered Indians where we tussle through the night. Had I known she was religious, then I wouldn't have came stone to the house of such an angel, too messed up to get back home. Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof, she asked, ain't anybody told you that them things are bad for you? I said, many folks have warned me, there've been several people try, but up till now there ain't been nothing that I could not leave behind. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight. Well, my heart is sweating bullets from the circles it has raced, like a little feathered Indian calling out the clouds for rain. I'd go running through the thicket, I'd go careless through the thorns, just to hold her for a minute, though it'd leave me wanting more. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight.
All right, I know you guys are a bluegrass band and everything, so all the bluegrass artists I know have a good story to tell. So if anyone has a story, maybe the story about getting lost, finding this place might suffice.
That's me, I guess. Brisket Braden. I've kind of been out of whack completely. I think I'm the only one in the group who didn't go to the UMD, so they were like, oh, just show up to the dining hall, and the door's right around the side. I'm like walking through, all these people are eating with my 2 bags, just walking around, like hitting some people, just like, oh my God, I'm going to be late. And yeah, I had to call them a couple of times and be like, where am I? And they're like, we don't know where you are. So I eventually found it, and I messed up again because I forgot to bring a bunch of stuff in the studio, of course. But, you know, it's going all right. It's going all right. I'm figuring it out.
You know, I want to know how you got in there for free, because...
In there for free? I followed someone through the stairway who could get in. And they closed the door, but it stayed unlocked.
Do not try this at home.
I was simply lost. I was not trying to enter anywhere. Don't worry. I made it here.
Well, I'm glad you did. All right.
All right, next we got a newer bluegrass song written by the up-and-coming Billy Strings, called Dust in a Baggie. I ain't slept in 7 days, I haven't ate in 3.
Methamphetamine has got a damn good hold of me. Creeker friends have got me to the point of no return. So I just flipped the lighter to the bulb and watched it burn. This life of sin has done me in. It's got me back in prison once again. I use my only phone call to contact my daddy. I got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie. What Mama and Papa said, I wouldn't be locked up in prison, troubled in the head. But this had slept until my mind was spun. So I got 20 years to sit and think of what I've done. This life of sin has done me in. It's got me back in prison once again. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. I got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie. Sometimes I sit and wonder where my little life went wrong. These old jailhouse blues have got me singing this here song. Life is a disaster, Lord, and I feel so ashamed. In here where they call me by a number, not a name. This life of sin has done me in. It's got me back in prison once again. I use my only phone call to contact my daddy. I got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie. I use my only phone call to contact my daddy. I got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie.
Very nice. All right, I don't do this often, but the last segment on this show is usually a game show. So, with that said, does anyone in the group have a favorite snack that they would like to be quizzed on the show, on air? And if so, just speak it into the mic, and then I'll pull up the nutrition facts and then quiz you after the next song. So what are you thinking? Favorite snack?
Snack.
Yeah, give me Cheez-Its for 4.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'll have that prepared. All right, what's the next song?
Our next song is Man of Constant Sorrow.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in to a special edition of the Funky Monkey Radio Hour. We have Terrapin Ridge Revival, and they're here to play. They're here to show out. All right, I think we're ready.
Man of Constant Sorrow.
In constant sorrow all through my days, I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised, the place where he was born and raised. For 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasures here on earth I've found. For in this world I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now. He has no friends to help him now. It's fare thee well to my old lover. I never expected to see you again. For I am bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon this train.
Perhaps he'll die upon this train.
You can bury me in some deep valley for many years where I may lay. Then you may learn to love another while I am sleeping in my grave.
While he is sleeping in his grave.
Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger. My face you'll never see no more. But there is one promise that is given. I'll meet you on God's golden shore.
He'll meet you on God's golden shore.
All right, I guess we'll give you guys a teeny bit of a break. I have a little game show for you guys. Hopefully we can go 6 for 6, which has never been done before. I don't think anyone has gotten all 3 correct, but we will try again. All right, today you guys have selected Cheez-Its, and I'll ask you guys some nutrition questions about Cheez-Its real fast, and I guess here's some background information. There are 27 crackers in one serving size, and there are 150 calories in like one serving size, so 27 crackers. With that said, does anyone want to guess the total grams of fat that there are in one serving size of Cheez-Its? You guys can talk as a group.
27 Cheez-Its?
27 Cheez-Its, that's correct.
150 carbs.
150 calories.
Calories is carbs and fats.
We're talking about grams.
So. No. 5?
I'm thinking 10.
I think there's more carbs than fat.
It's
though.
baked cheese.
It is.
But half of it isn't even real cheese.
How much real cheese is on there, though?
It says made with real cheese on the front. Obviously, it's 100%. Right?
It's just cheese.
Right? Right?
All right, so what's the final answer?
Me? Yeah, let's go.
Average of our answers is like
7.5 grams.
Whoa! You guys are actually so close. It's 8 grams.
Oh, man.
All right, we have 2 more questions. How many milligrams of cholesterol, okay, are there in milligrams of cholesterol are there in one serving size?
Definitely a decent amount.
30.
30?
I
It's
don't know where
gotta
I'm
be.
getting that.
I don't know how much cholesterol is in stuff usually.
I'm going to go, I think my guess is 360. That's just mine, though.
Wow.
360?
No, look at the way he reacted. He was shocked by that. It's
Yeah,
not
I was
that.
like-
It's because I'm a big Cheez-Its fan.
It's not that, though, because he was too shocked.
Okay, well then I rescind my...
Let's go, like,
Pick 27. One for each cheese.
one cholesterol for
Lock it in.
go, like,
We're locking in 27.
27. It was actually kind of a trick question. There's 0 milligrams.
Oh.
Surprise, surprise. All right, last one. How much percent of vitamin D is there in 27 Cheez-Its?
a lot.
How much percent? This is your last question.
Yeah, something low.
It's enriched
7%.
That enriched
If
wheat
that.
flour.
Yeah.
with vitamin B.
I'm giving
Vitamin D, D.
I'm
D is in
getting 7%,
dinosaur.
guys.
7%.
Feeling 7%.
Sure.
Wheat flour.
I feel like it's 100%, but y'all can do it.
What? All right, we're gonna lock in 7%.
7%. The last answer is 0% because I think vitamin D you get from the sun. I think.
Yeah.
Oh maybe. Oh, and Sunny D.
The game
All right.
show host doesn't.
Well, thanks for playing the game show, but it's time to get back to the music because I know the audience is enjoying this one.
All right, now we're gonna get into an old standard called Fraulien. You may know it from Coulter Wall's recent cover.
Far across the deep blue water lives an old German's daughter on the banks of the old river Rhine. There I loved her and left her, now I can't forget her. She was my pretty Fraulien. Fraulien, Fraulien, look up towards the heavens each night as them stars start to shine. By them same stars above you, I swear that I love you. You are my pretty Fraulien. When my memories wander away across yonder to the sweetheart that I left behind, in a moment of glory her face comes before me, the face of my pretty Fraulien. Fraulien, Fraulien, look up towards the heavens each night as them stars start to shine. By them same stars above you, I swear that I love you. You are my pretty Fraulien. You are my pretty Fraulien.
What do you think? What's your next song?
Well, we can add in a song here.
I can't play guitar though.
All right. We'll close our bluegrass set with the classic, "You Are My Sunshine."
Before we get started here, I just want to say that this song is quite special to me. My mama used to sing this to me all the time as a bedtime song to me. So the song's for her, and the song is also for my beautiful and lovely girlfriend Jackie. She's the original Applejack. So this is for them.
And you too, Mom, at Mercy Medical. Hello.
All right. I guess this is the outro. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please reintroduce yourself, and everyone could kind of say one more au revoir.
Of course, yeah. This was Terrapin Ridge Revival, and thanks for having us on the show. It was a pleasure and a joy. You can find us on Instagram at Whiskey Nick and at Corn Mash Connor. And yeah, I'll let everyone else say something.
This is Eliza Ruth. Thank you very much.